let's switch gears just a little bit to 2025. So
Sure.
let's assume all that stuff is taken care of, right? What, just broadly speaking, I'd love to get your point of view on what you see as some of the big changes or challenges that law firms will face in 2025, whether it's technology, consumer preferences, like what's on your couple things that are on your radar?
Yeah, I don't think, well, I can't say that. Let me back up. I don't think people will change. They're always going to have problems, and they're always going to have problems that they can't solve on their own. And so the need for a lawyer will always be there. I know there's some thoughts out there about, oh my God, AI is going to replace the lawyer. No, it's not. In fact, if you look at it the right way, it can probably help you become more efficient, but it's never going to replace them. If something like that could replace a lawyer, then LegalZoom would have already done it. So I know there's a lot of thought and written stuff out there right now about AI is going to replace it. I just don't see it happening. I think people are going to have problems. I do think you have some cyclical kind of things. It depends on elections. It depends on all kinds of things, right? But what I do tell people is be careful not to develop limiting beliefs based on a prior experience, right? We can change the outcome. There's always a cause and effect. And if we identify the cause, we can get a different outcome. So that's the biggest thing I would say is, yes, there's trends, but don't develop a limiting belief around it. I've had business owners tell me, oh, well, the summer is always slow for my business and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, BS.
Right.
BS. And I just literally had somebody that had the best summer they've ever had in 20 years, and it opened their eyes that they were causing that themselves, right? So don't have that limiting belief. I do think technology, the more that we can leverage it, the more efficient we become. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying use technology to replace people, but you don't need as many people.
Yeah.
Right. And that's how you start to control your payroll ratios. Right. So that's important too.
Right.
And then I would say that, what was the third thing you mentioned?